rinimt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. In the last part, we did some work, and Nidhana got captured and is now in the Tower of Zot. But hey, the talisman works! But Nidhana's captured. The talisman works. Anyways, the satrap of Rodzathon. First, we must inform everyone of the situation, Nidhana's colleagues included. I'll call them together for a gathering, but I think it would be best if you were the one to explain. Oh, Nidhana. Can you answer me this? Though Nidhana is trapped in a tower, she's still alive, yes? Then we must make warding scales, as many as we can. The prototype works perfectly. This Nidhana proved at peril to herself. So let us make more scales, that she and all those who were taken might be saved. As alchemists, this is how we will help win the fight. My friends, the satrap has been made aware of the tragedy. He offers his heartfelt condolences and reiterates his pledge to provide you with all that you require. To that end, he bade me give you this link pearl, that he might personally discuss the production of the warding scales with you. And for our Eorzean visitors, I bear an invitation. In her report, Mistress Nidhana noted your vital contributions to the talisman's creation. This fact came to the satrap's attention, and in recognition of your deeds, he wishes to meet you. In addition to thanking you in person, he would also discuss further avenues of collaboration. And so, if it is agreeable, will you now accompany me to Rodzathon for an audience with His Excellency? We should be honored, of course. Closer cooperation between our lands can only be to the benefit of all. Then it is settled. Please come to the gates east of the Giant Skull grounds, and I will show you into the city. Alright, here's where we try something. Maybe, except I have to speak with Varshan. We'll try something anyway. We'll see how this goes. Let's see if we can do a, little flight in here. Alright. What gates? I don't see gates here. Yeah. What happens if I do this, though? Is it, like, gonna actually let me in? Because I was on the mount, or is it like actually gonna block me? Let's try it on myself. You're unable to leave the area. I see. That's how they got around it. That's how they got around it. Let's see. Anyway, we are gonna hopefully be able to get over. Oh gosh. Oh no, there's an invisible wall! It's cool. Wait, seriously? Did I just do that? Can you just do this normally? No. You can go out, but you can't go back in. Wow. Cool! There's an invisible wall that I can clearly go over, but I can't enter. All present, then let us proceed. Owing to the threat of the tower, the city is currently in a state of high alert, and strict restrictions are in place for entry. Though you have been granted special permission, I ask that you remain close to me at all times.
A vast rock squats upon Favnir, and to its stony surface clings the city of Radz-at-Han. Ye who enter here are subject to the scrutiny of gods, the gate's most watchful eye. The orb which beholdeth the truth of all things. Pass beneath its hot and piercing gaze, bearing down like a second midday sun. The fragrant haze, a mixture of sweet incense and acrid smoke. The cries of merchants mingled here with lively melodies accented by dancers' feet. Travelers seduced by vivid sound and colors were once swallowed up by patchwork streets. But no such scenes to savor now. To what somber present does that divine eye bear witness?
Here we are, Megaduta.
Oh, I'm not on auto.
It seems a shame to bring you here directly. Under normal circumstances, it would have been my pleasure to show you the sights.
And it would have been our pleasure to see them. Alas, it seems our tour of the city will have to wait.
I'm afraid so. Come, we should head inside. Your Excellency, may I present our honored visitors?
Ah, splendid. Most splendid. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ahawan, satrap of Radz-at-Han. Our alchemists tell me your assistance was invaluable in the creation of the warding scale. Such deeds ought to be recognized in person. Thus did I have young Varshan convey you here forthwith. On behalf of my people, may I express to you our sincere gratitude.
Not everything went to plan.
I assume you speak of Nidhana. A regrettable incident indeed. Her colleagues insist that we honor her wishes and trust in the talisman, that it will be instrumental in saving Nidhana and the others. I am eager to hear your opinion on the matter, so let us not stand on ceremony. Come, sit.
I think not. This charade has gone on long enough. Show yourself.
Forgive me, but were you expecting musicians, perhaps? There are no performers waiting in the wings at present, but arrangements could be made if you'd prefer.
Nay, he hath the right of it. The time for artifice is past. Raise the curtain.
As you wish.
You travel as assistants to the students of Valdesian, but you are known to me. Even here have we heard of the scions of the Seventh Dawn. I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode.
Vritra, of the First Brood, sibling to Hraesvelga and Nidhogg.
I, mine elder brothers, of Midgard Sorma's spawn, I was last to hatch.
Well, isn't this a surprise? We were told Radzat Han had an alliance with a dragon. Not that a great worm sat in the Satrap's own hall.
A necessary subterfuge, as the true tale of our nation history illustrates most effectively. In the beginning, the rock upon which our city is built was home to Vitra, and Vitra alone. In time, the ancestors of the Matanga came to the island and established a foothold. But never did they dare disturb the worm's lair. Next to arrive were the Aura. Adopting the example of their Akasodra allies, they too treated Vitra with reverence and respect. And for many years, an understanding between our forefathers and the Great Worm endured. Until marauding heroes from the mainland came, threatening to shatter our peace and tranquility. When it seemed all would be drowned in blood, Vitra himself came forth and quelled the rising conflict. A peaceful accord was reached, and oaths sworn in Vitra's name. Thus began the dragon's governance of the fledgling state, which was to grow into Radzat Han.
But if Vritra is still here, then your position as Satrap is just...
A charade, yes. And one which my family has performed faithfully for generations.
Many envy the great worms their power. Were it known that I ruled here, then the fires of war would burn without end. I would not be the flame which consumeth my people. Those few who join me in laying our country's foundations were, perforce, sworn to secrecy.
Your eye. It was taken.
"'Tis here, buried within the semblance of flesh. The body before thee is but a simulacrum, constructed by the finest artisans of Radzat Han. With mine eye nestled within, it doth serve as an inconspicuous vessel for my wind."
That would explain why I felt the presence of a dragon upon our first meeting.
I am woven with wards fashioned to deceive such arcane senses. Though 'twas short-lived, It seemeth thy fusion with my brother hath left thee much altered, Estinian warmblood. From the very first, we sensed the nature of one another, yet did neither one of us bear his fangs. That is all I need know of thee for now.
With my secret thus revealed, I have for you a proposal. Not as a worm of the first brood, but as the ruler of Rad's Adhan. With all haste must we take in hand the finished talismans and breach this foul spire. Thence, should it lay within our power, dispel its wicked influence. Yet even with the assurance of the warding scales, the narrow confines of the tower doth limit the size of our force.
And thus denied strength in numbers, thou must choose thy soldiers with care.
Just so. Yet though our radiant host is formidable, I see a surer path before me. Thou and thy comrades have contended with a multitude of primal beings. Most recently, thou didst cast down false gods in Pagalthan and Cartanau, I am told. 'Tis upon that strength I would call. The Scions have proven themselves the most capable, and I ask that you serve as the tip of our spear. Talismans would, of course, be provided for each of thy companions. And should you agree to this undertaking, more will be provided to make use of as you see fit.
There's no denying it's a dangerous proposition, but the rewards may far outweigh the risk. Just think of what we might accomplish if we could equip all our allies with warding scales. I worry, however, that even the four of us may be too few for what you have in mind. Might we regroup with our friends first to discuss the matter?
'Tis no trifling task that I have laid before you. Go. Steel your hearts and hone your plans. Such time as you require shall be spent in crafting your protective charms.
It seems a quick trip back to Sharlayan is in order.
Wilt thou not lend thine aid?
Whether your request be made as a great worm or the ruler of Rad's Adhan, I see no reason to refuse, nor will I.
I am in thy debt.
I mean, they had to send us back to Sharlayan eventually, right? Oh. Apparently the Labyrinthos S-rank is up. Oh my gosh. I could make a quick trip to Ultros for that, but means I took a rather unexpected turn, but now we have a full, clear objective ahead of us. Let's rejoin our comrades in Sharlayan and muster a suitable crew for our foray into the Tower of Zot. Oh, and if you haven't already done so, be sure to attend the 8th right here before departing, unless, of course, you enjoy violent nausea. Yeah. Like I said, they're kind of just like, yeah, make sure you do that. I need to fix my home plane from the Crystarium because we aren't really going there anymore. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my free thing off of being on Kugane and set it to Charlian. Charlian's a pretty decent hub to use. Given how close the market board is, like, it rivals Limsa with less lag. I mean, come on. Free destination. Cool. What sucks is when you're trying to... You go the wrong way. You're trying to switch instance areas. Which only happens, you know, when an area is relevant to a particular patch, so obviously all of Endwalker right now is relevant to the release of Endwalker. So I'm still in 6.0 when I'm recording this. Yeah. Yeah. Just as I was getting used to balmy Thavner, we're back in chilly Charlian. Take care not to catch your death, eh? We need you for the battles to come. Now then, everyone appears to be here, so let's take stock of all the developments and discoveries. Alright. In the dark of the tower. Since there is no progress in both investigations, shall we share the findings from our respective locales? We voice it. Voicing. I like you guys voicing. I think this is voiced. Heck yeah.
Your time in Thavner has certainly been eventful. In my opinion, carrying out Vitra's request and assaulting the Tower of Zot should be our highest priority.
I agree. While I still have questions concerning the Forum and their grand undertaking, we have all but exhausted our avenues of investigation. Simply pressing them any harder on the subject will almost certainly result in our expulsion. Therefore, I suggest we explore the ethereal sea connection by way of a letter to Master Matoya, then make our way to Thavner.
I wonder, even with the protection these talismans afford us, what can we hope to achieve once inside the tower? According to Orenvold and Fodola's report, they were unable to free the Emulger. Worse, their attempts triggered the tower's defenses, which led to a summoning of Luna Afrit.
What does it tell us that the Spires even have such defenses? Simply pulling a prisoner from the wall is fatal. Thus, the direct approach is doomed to failure from the outset. Any further measures to dissuade such actions seem unnecessary. Unless, of course, there is a way to free the prisoners without killing them. Then it stands to reason that any intruders will be met with overwhelming force.
The towers appeared throughout the world in but the twinkling of an eye. 'Twas by magical means these structures were raised, I surmise. A spire thus conjured must needs be maintained, and I suspect an arcane catalyst, some manner of core, doth lie hidden within. Destroy the core, and the tower ceaseth to be, thus liberating the captives without harm.
So we can hope, and I would prefer to enter the tower with a working theory than with no plan at all.
Assuming Ishtola's reasoning is correct, the chances of the defenses remaining dormant are small to none. Any primals will have to be dealt with, and defeating one will likely only lead to the summoning of another. Our every victory will only compound the prisoner's suffering.
May we not then divide our forces? Those proficient in healing will focus on sustaining the captives. That duty can be covered by Urianger, Kryl, Yostola, and myself. The remaining scions will proceed with the search for the core. Admittedly, this strategy puts both parties at greater risk, but it should bolster our chances of saving the Arcosodra by a considerable margin.
Are you sure Alphino is in the right group?
If you're to fight primals, then you'd best have at least one healer with you.
And I am more than happy to fulfill that role. I found wielding a sage's armaments to be rather intuitive, and look forward to testing them against a more challenging foe.
It seems we have a plan. All that remains is to carry it out. I will inform Radzit-Han of our movements, so let us make our preparations and regroup near the tower.
The military post in what's left of the Hamsa hatchery should serve as a convenient staging point.
That sounds perfect. And remember, the experimental aetherite at the confluence is there for those who need it, so there's no excuse for being late.
We just won't tell the others about that ether sickness part, right? Right? Okay, that's what I thought. Cool. They can just experience it. Ah, our friend of Eorzea, we've been expecting you. You and yours will lead the mission into the tower, I'm told. Roaring scales will be delivered soon. Till then, please stand by at the boat we have readied. When your fellows arrive, I will direct them to join you. We pray for your safety and success. Boom. Over here. If this is the future of aether travel, I think I'll stick to boats. No warning, however empathic, could have prepared me for that. Or emphatic. On account of which we are a little late, but fighting fit, mostly. My friends, permit me to thank you for accepting this mission. Yes, we should still call you Varshan, I suppose. Indeed, it would not do to confuse our soldiers. Very well then. For our part, we are humbled that you should see fit to entrust us with your warding scales. Please convey as much to His Excellency. One for each of you. Please accept them with my blessings. Our thanks. With these, we can go anywhere with those with the blessing of light can go. Hi. Not only for this operation either, but all the ones to come. We can finally break your monopoly on primals. In that case, they're all yours from now on. I'm on vacation. Bye. I'm afraid we can't let you retire just yet. You're the Scion's brightest star, after all. If everyone is amenable to it, let's review the strategy for good measure. As previously agreed, we will divide into two groups. Arya and her band will break through the tower's defenses and locate its core. Meanwhile, the rest of us will tend to the prisoners, who will doubtless want for healing due to the duress of repeated summonings. The primals which the tower bringeth forth shall be deities of Fagnerian myth. As we have no prior experience with such foes, pray exercise the utmost caution when confronting them. We commence the operation at your word, my friend. For the people of Thavner, nay, the entire world, we must prevail. The Tower of Zot is now accessible. Yeah, they were literally like, alright, Tower of Zot! Oh wait, hold, we're still on the split. Hold on, we gotta go back. Alright, hold on, hold on. Yeah, it was like, oh my gosh. Make it more obvious, why don't ya? So, I was debating doing this with Trust, however, I'm really iffy at the first boss of this one. Oh, I'm gonna go with people and just bring along Pocket Tank to hopefully avoid that early pull. Obviously, Trust would avoid the early pull 100%. There are at least 2 dungeons I will 100% be doing Trust on in this expansion. Possibly 3 actually, now that I think about it. So yeah, I'm still debating on the rest of them, but I'm gonna go without this one. But we'll see on some of the others. And Dungeons Endwalker. The heck? There's a PF for Zot. Makes sense. Makes sense. Also, we're gonna be going into this without being level 6. What? What? We're only 82! This is 81! Alright. Been a little while. Foul place this. Let's proceed with caution. So yeah, we're gonna see the other group here. We're gonna see the first our group because, well, I'm not with our group. Oh my god. Not the lag. Not again. Oh no, not the lag. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so we've got a bunch of Timber Imperials in here for, I guess, obvious reasons. Also, this Armor Fiend is really going to be the main one we're going to want to go after. So... I believe I can stun that soporific gas, but... Anyway. Details, right? And... yeah, so they are actually fighting with us. We get to see Crow fight! As a great surge of ether as if a summoning hath begun. Oh my gosh, the lag though. Look, those beastly masks! It's the Minutia! Come to life! Alright, we'll focus on sustaining our Casadora. I have given up on it. And there they are. Down there. The rest of you must keep going onwards and upwards. Hello. Can I, like, target things? That would be amazing, actually. Anyway. I can actually do this. So I love how I was trying to turn up my sound and I turned down my sound because I'm really like that, I guess. Done. I didn't want to move, okay? I wanted to keep hitting my stuff because I can. Hero's out of range. What the heck? How could they do that to me? Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, I'm really bad at this first boss, actually, so... no. So this is Mandurova, also known as Mindy. I'm just gonna be saying Mindy, just so you know. I'm just giving a heads up now. I'm gonna be calling her Mindy. So Minuska bio here is this is gonna be a tank buster. One thing they have done with Endwalker bosses is tank busters are marked. And she's gonna be essentially chain casting stuff on us. So, under 3. This is gonna be a like that. Bio 3. She is definitely the heavy caster. And so I'm really bad. Transmute. So when she's transmuting, it's gonna be sending these little orbs out like so. She's doing fire for this particular one. She's also like single targeting a bunch. It's fine. There's that. See, this is why I'm really bad at the spikes. I never pay attention to what she's actually doing. Bio, that's her again. I'm so glad they marked Buster this time. Drupod, I think is just a general AoE. Also head it up. Oh no, this is when she's doing those spam single targets. Okay, seriously, this lag is getting annoying. Dance until death cleans you. Alright. I didn't see what that was, see? I'm too distracted. Okay, that's a thunder. Blizzard. Alright. It was a thunder. That's manageable. What? No, I hit! Oh my gosh, lag ate my input. Kidding me right now, though. Leg ate my stinking input! My computer's telling me I need a review or something. Lagging. This. And again, I didn't see what her first one was. Alright, so that's a bio. This is a thunder. And yeah, so bio, that's got big AoE, or big, most of the arena ones sort of go similar, like Griffin from Baelsar's Wall, I guess, would be the right comparison. So you've chosen Defiance. Greet ourselves some gear. It's 5:20, so there's a very minor chance I might get an upgrade here. Specifically if the oh, no one else is rolling, so that's also a thing, apparently. Anyway, we got some more tempered Imperials here. I can't pull these ones ahead, so we just have to buy them as is. And if I could hit the right button, that'd be a great start. And also, that's fine. Yep, I did accidentally did the 2. Fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's just Tower of Zod. Alright. So I've got a hypertuned here. This is... Actually, I saw a hypertuned in Zadnor, but similar to Inferno. Some sort of model Inferno from Castrum Orion? Abanya. Yeah. It's not sending the Death Claws bit there. And left arm slash. Let's not be in that. And yes, I'm getting the treasure coffer, because like I said, very minor chance that those drop and I get an upgrade in here. I'm not as fully geared as I'd like to be. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I'm geared-ish. I'm geared enough, okay? The story, I'm sticking to it. I guess these Umbrals are new enemies. They're just more trash. That's all they are. Let's go ahead and get that. Terrible enlightenment. Copper. Copper. What's my rings like? No, I'm coming. Lurkers, okay. I don't remember what I've got geared on here. Anyways, this is Sandy Sanduruba. Sandy's not too bad. Izitab Sidil is gonna be the tank buster. Again, I'm just so glad they're marked now. So this Pop Teeth, Sadil, City thing, or Propti is going to be a single target line. You can't avoid it this time. Minutia Berserk, she is going to make these orbs. You need to look for the hole. Get to the hole. Get to the very back of the hole, actually. She's going to do this to me, isn't she? And if you are in those, you go berserk, run into this, and you will get hit by this attack. Her little dragon jump thing. Really, Sandy? Alright, now she's gonna do stop. This is gonna put a timer on every party member. I just happen to have the lowest timer. This time you cannot avoid Prop T, but obviously you don't want to be behind it. For the other party members, it is a party member by party member thing. You just kind of gotta react to whatever particular timer you're given. Alright, we got Confuse here. So this time, she's gonna put a Confuse on us. She's gonna jump. Any focus target you have is now gone. You have to find the right one. The right one will not be moving. This is gonna be her doing a berserk, the berserk again. So you want to be back here, like so, to not get hit by it. I'll do this for Kanya. Pretty sure I can max melee that. I'm just being lazy. Let's get away from the buster. And we're gonna go stop again. Yeah, that's basically everything Sandy has to offer. Looks like I'm gonna be second in line this time. So, and there goes my back demolished. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. So that is essentially her AoE. She doesn't have a proper AoE. That is essentially her AoE right there. Really? I'm pretty sure those gauntlets were just an upgrade for me. Yep. Cool. Except that part where I can't upgrade my glamour. So, you know. No, I made a friend. So this rotor is going to aggro out, and it only dash as far as whoever aggroed it is. So if the aggroer was right next to it, actually, it wouldn't go very far. Hi. I would like to not be lagging right at that very moment. I'm trying to avoid a pew-pew laser. Thank you. Glad we had to talk. Now let me resume murdering you. Thank you. This This is just a lot of big enemies. Honestly, an almost mini theme of Endwalker is just big enemies. We're gonna see it a lot. I don't even know if I avoided that. I did, apparently. But I didn't know if I did because I couldn't see because there was another big enemy right there. It's always one of my complaints about Endwalkers. There's just so many big enemies, and there's like groups of them. I have to worry this healer is gonna... Oh my god. All the slaying stuff. What? I feel like there's a rotor up here, right? This way, cool. I am totally fine with this. Actually, don't really like this because, again, it's all big enemies, so it makes it really annoying to dodge everything. And brother's gonna come down. So yeah, you can. How you can get close to those brothers is, you know, it's going the other way, and see this time it aggro the bard, and it's going like super far. Okay, we're just doing this. Cool. Again, okay with this. Alright. And yeah, so again, it's just big enemies, and it's just one of my complaints about Endwalker is how many big enemies there are. So it's got this armored weapon. It's sort of a reskin of... Is it a reskin? Have we seen this before? I think we have, right? Yeah, it was like the second boss of Ultros almost. Just smaller. Obviously, we're just bringing all those Imperial things because Empire and all that stuff. So use this. Really do not trust this healer to not really fall, but if they do, they're getting back up. This cost for some reason. Okay, seriously? There's at least a long hallway before the boss? Question mark? No matter the cost, we must protect the tower. The Magus Sisters. Wait, there's only one, you might be saying. That being Cinderova. Okay. Book it. Alright, so this is Cinderova. Cindy. I'm like really low on my chair right now. Oh my gosh, I forgot to do the thing! No! You persist in your desecration. Samsara! That's gonna be almost White Mage's a size, actually. And this sort of thing, except without the healing. Then face the full wrath of the Magus! So yes, it is actually the Magus Sisters fight! So Minucio Reflect, all three are going to be doing stuff, and we have a whole mess of things to avoid, and I'm also bad at this fight. So we're going to have lines there, and stuff going around, and oh my gosh, there's things everywhere, and oh gosh, there's that. And I already got hit. And we got a stack on top of everything. Alright, so yeah, that's about how this fight goes. You just kind of... Everything is thrown at you at once, including the kitchen sink. We'll send these over here, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and pop and demolish on her. I actually like to try and do that in this fight, is try and just dot the other two sisters. Obviously focusing down, oh! The, healer died. Cool, that's a great sign this early into the sisters fight. Fine, we've got a warrior. Everything is fine. Oh gosh. Avoid these blizzard. Oh no, it's fires. Fires. Not blizzards. And... okay, everything's fine. Everything is fine. No, seriously, once Cindy's down, this fight gets about 200 times easier, so... because Cindy's really the orchestrator. Again, she's the, like, big sister, leader, all that. I am dying from just random stuff being targeted on me. Oh, there goes the bard. Ah, I've got bloodbath. Wait, where does it have bloodletting yet, do they? Alright, so once the reflect has started, it will not stop even if you kill one of them! We got proximity. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. We got another proximity. Let's hit that. Nice little feint. Oh no, no! Stand aside. We do have bloodletting. Neat. Oh gosh, that's not good. No! I got this! Everything's fine! Monk tank! Monk tank didn't work. Let's actually buff this time. Like so. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Also, I got to fix my chair a little bit so I don't feel like I'm on the ground. Okay. Buffs. Properly go into this fight, Rini. There's that aside. Samsara aside. It's basically the same thing, okay? And also, I am apparently playing the game of What's a Rotation? Not really, what's a monk rotation? I am so good at messing it up. So we're going to just reflect again. I don't know why I'm showing the whole fight again. We basically saw all of Cindy. Maybe you can see less of me going fuck. And I got hit by that again. I got a little greedy. There was one cooldown I didn't use. Also, I'm still bad at using feint. Feint has been updated a little bit, so it'll be less annoying. I hesitated. I should not have hesitated! The Mindy dots are annoying! Everything's annoying! They're this size! I'm just gonna leave Sandy alone this time. Focus on Cindy. As I can. Focus on Cindy. Pixel Flame, Consumer Bow. Can I just stand here? No, I cannot. Being really bad at keeping things up. Oh my gosh. I don't need to talk too much about particular moves anymore. We did literally almost see the entire fight. Hi, healing would be great right now. Fortunately, at least right now, this one stage's weaknesses is 4-man content. They're like great in 8-man. It's just 4-man they can kind of struggle to keep up a little bit. From my experience anyway. Alright, we're going proximities this time. I might be bopping Mindy just to keep the rotations up here. Max again. So after Sandy, you do want to go for Sandy. I mean, as annoying as Mindy is in this particular fight, she is going to be your least annoying threat. But really, once Cindy is gone, Sandy and Mindy are so much easier to deal with than her. Especially without the reflex going off. Also, this is a great time for a ranged LB. You can just hit both of these, but apparently they're not, and so I'm just gonna do that. But yeah, I actually prefer ranged LB in this fight. Especially if you can get it lined up for all three. Oh, that's so fun. I've done that, I think, once, or almost done it once. It's fun, though. It's so fun. Yeah, see, Mindy is just melting without the other two around. And there we have it. That is Tower of Zod. Ugh. Probably one of the most annoying dungeons in Endwalker. I'll just say straight up, I think this is one of the most annoying dungeons in Endwalker. Well, look, the other two just kind of peace. And now, there's our group. Hi! Thanks for coming along!
Is everyone all right?
We fortified the captives with what magics we could. Have the defenses been disabled? All appears quiet for the moment.
The lower floors were disturbing enough, but this place feels wrong. The ether is heavy and thick, like wading through a quagmire.
I believe we stand in the tower's beating heart. What sayest thou, Ishtola?
I see it. Ether siphoned from the land runs up through the spire, flowing to a single point. This is the core we seek. Yet something is off. As large as this structure is, it siphons far more ether than is required to sustain it. 'Tis as if the core is feeding on the energy, consuming it. I need to take a closer look. Curious. There is something there embedded inside the core. A man's limb.
This is what we came to destroy?
Yes, if you would be so kind.
And that should be the end of it.
What now?
My theory that the tower might come crashing down following the core's destruction doth appear to be correct.
Bully for you! And how are we supposed to survive the fall?
What of the prisoners below?
The floor beneath our very feet dissolves. Brace yourselves!
I pray I'm not too late.
Oh, what happened? Where are we?
By my reckoning, we're still on the island where the tower stood, but 'tis as if it never existed. Hardly a scratch. But how?
Raha wove a levitation spell at the last moment. Large enough to catch everyone, it would seem.
That explains the lack of obvious injuries.
The expenditure of so much ether has taken its toll. He will need plenty of rest, but should otherwise be none the worse for wear.
Then the immediate problem is what to do with our new friends here. They'll be much changed for their time in the tower. Even if their bodies are intact, I doubt we could say the same for their minds.
Angelo and I will take care of that.
I have every faith in you, Alize, but there are just too many for you to treat alone.
We'll send at once to Eorzea for more Porksies, and call on the local mages to lend a hand.
Hail, Scions! We were watching the tower when it simply disappeared. What happened here?
The threat is banished, and thy people delivered. They are, however, in need of treatment, and we of a secure locale and helping hands to assist us in its provision.
You shall have all this and more. Come, let us convey these unfortunate souls to the city.
Well, we did it. We took care of the tower. Oh, come on. How far away am I? Liberated prisoners are being transferred to Raza Han for treatment. Alize and Ishtola will oversee the administration of the tempering treatment with support from those who know a healing spell or two. We'll go and join them in the city once you've had a moment to get your breath. Yeah, my now with Dread Towers out with a party of NPC avatars making use of trust interface, yada 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 yada. Y'all know the drill by now. Y'all know the drill. Let's go ahead and just do that. Oh my gosh. My glamour. However, I think on that note, I should probably call it good. So, thank you for watching. In the next part, we will take on the Jewel of Fafnir. So yeah. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support really helps to keep making content like this and more. You can find the links for that in the description, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye!